Today's video, I'm going to show the washer machine being repaired. Just a few days ago, our washer machine stopped spinning. It's not spinning in the drum at all. There's an error code. If I remember right, it's E01 F06, something like that. It means the computer is not able to communicate with the motor controller. The motor controller is the one in the back on the bottom. That it's a circuit board that drives the motor in the back that drives the drum. So this Whirlpool washer, front load washer, has been with us for about 13 years, and this is probably the 5th time that I have to open it up to repair. The previous 2 times, or 2 of the times, the failure was this hose here from the top of the drum to the back, sort of like a venting hole, and this gasket here failed. So I replaced this hose. It's not too expensive, very easy to replace, and then after a few years it failed again, so I decided to just seal it here with silicone rather than buying a new part again and then have it fail again in a few years. Basically, the gasket or the foam thing inside fails over time. And then there was another time where I had to open it up because the drain was clogged. After many years, there's debris collected on the bottom, so you just have to open up the bottom, open up the front, and then get to the bottom, and then there's like a threaded opening you can open and get all the gunk out. It was not very pleasant, but the symptom there was that it was draining slowly. It takes excessive time to drain, so when that happens, then probably that's what happened. The drain needs to be cleared out. So to get to the motor controller, you open up the back panel, and then there's a box on the bottom there, and then there's a circuit board inside that looks like this. And in the box, you can take it out, and you can see if there's any visual damage. And I was able to see the visual damage on the back of the circuit board. We can see that there are 3 resistors here. One of them is blown off. You can see the bubble. There's like bubble here on the other 2, meaning that this part overheated. Plus, there is a copper trace on the circuit board here that's also missing. This is like a fuse. So one of these fuses, this one is still there, although you can see the color changed because the bare copper is exposed. The good one is supposed to look like that with a green solder mask on top, and this one maybe like partially failed or almost failed. This one, the copper is completely gone, so the fuse is blown, you can say that. And I'm ordering a replacement part from eBay. It's about $180 including shipping, tax. A new part will be more like $350, and then at that point, then you ask yourself if you were better off buying a new washer for like $1,000 or get a circuit board and not sure if it's gonna fix it. And I will come back when I have the replacement part and see if we can get it running again with a new circuit board, or used and presumably working circuit board. Alright, stay tuned. So it's been a few days and we got a new part here. This is the replacement motor controller circuit board. It looks pretty much exactly the same as the one I took out, but you can see the resistors in place. I don't see any physical damage that's visually obvious. So I'm going to put it in and turn the washer back on and then see if it fixes the symptom. This thing came from, I got it from eBay, it came from Las Vegas. So it came in like in here with this enclosure, but I don't really need the enclosure. I just put the board back in the original. Then that should work. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. Because the original enclosure has this cable zip tied to it, so I'm just gonna reuse the same enclosure here. This just fits in here, clips in with 3 clips, and then I'm going to plug in the cables. This one goes here. There's 2 more cables, but I'm going to snap this in to the bottom frame first, and then plug in the cable. There's also a hose here. Okay, I think that's... So this enclosure snaps in to the bottom, and then there's a hose that clips on here. And then there's a couple more wires. That need to be plugged in. So let me see. Yeah, I think I have to. Can you hold that? I have to go down lower. See it? Yeah, there's a cable. Let me see. Yeah, that should be like that. Okay, here we go. And this one goes in here. Yep. Close the lid here. Okay. I think that should do it. So we can turn on and see if it will work. So turn on. I'll see if it can spin. So to the spin mode. See if the drum moves at all. Yep, looks like its drum is moving. So that looks like the normal behavior. It's draining. Oh yeah. You wanna see the motor? You can see the motor from here. Motor is spinning. You can see the motor turning here. Okay. So I would say it's fixed. Now just pause it. So the next step is just put everything back together. Of course, I will unplug the power. Just do it in reverse order. Put the back panel back on.
Oh, I see. I missed one here. So just try like throw something in there and wash it. Put it in.
Okay, I think it's good now. So I would say we declare it fixed, and it was a success. Just replacing a part, about $180. So we don't have to buy a new washer, which costs about $1,000. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.